Okay, so we have another fighter here. He's barely 20 years. Yes, am I right? You're a very young person, and a lot of people have been wondering how you were able to hit 120,000 followers on LinkedIn and more, right? And it now begs the question: what made you like this consistent? Why were you staying? Why were you like pushing, even when it was looking as though it's not going to play out well? So tell us about it.
Okay. First of all, it's a pleasure for me to be here, and I really, really appreciate this opportunity. So for LinkedIn, it first of all started with the decisions that I took at 19. So I wanted to do things differently. I decided to leap out of the box and not just like follow the, like call it Nigerian dream. Go to school, get a degree, go and work, go and marry, and build a family. I wanted to be different. And also coming from my background as the first child and first son, so I knew a whole lot of responsibility would be on me if I graduate. So I wanted to build a structure that I was going to leverage once I was out of school. LinkedIn is, as you know, a platform for like professionals and job seekers. So it doesn't make sense for like a student to be there.
True.
And at the time, there was no student, just about two. Like even in my school, in Futo, like two of them. So I really, really saw the potentials that I owed, and I decided to give it my best shot. And there were challenges, of course, because I was like, who is going to listen to this 19-year-old boy?
Wow.
Is on LinkedIn, a platform filled with CEOs, successful business people, and I mean, what do I even have? So, but I also thought about the positive aspect of it. I could actually build something I'm going to leverage once I'm out of school. And so I gave it my best shot.
Wow. A round of applause for him. Emmanuel, this question is a question I know some persons want to ask you, right? Why did you choose LinkedIn? You're a young person. Why not TikTok? Slaying, doing dance challenges on Instagram or Facebook. Why LinkedIn, right? Tell us.
Okay, I would say it depends on our personality. So I'm introverted. I can't come
You
and
can't
share
dance.
myself dancing. I can dance, but not. I don't have the boldness to do that in public. And also, TikTok, IG, and the rest of them, they are more video format platform, and it's not something I have the cue for. So because I understood this, I'm more of writing content and all. So I stick to the ones I know is going to fit my personality. You would say that Facebook would also work for me, right? But I looked at the audience and the kind of stuff I wanted for myself. It takes us back to your why. What do you really want for yourself? What do you want to achieve in the end of the day? And Facebook cannot give me that stuff. So I was like, LinkedIn, I'll connect with business professionals, CEOs. And one of the breakthroughs, something that I was not expecting, is how I connected with Mr. Tony Lumelu. And that is like one of like the biggest achievements I've gotten on LinkedIn. But there is something I would like to say here. Critics is going to come. And you just have to prepare yourself for it. It is not your job to change it. Your job is to just persevere and persevere enough until you break what I call the plateau of latent potential. And what does that mean? Where you have to keep doing something again and again. That doesn't mean that the first post that you did didn't have any impact, or the second blow on the rock didn't have any impact. It's just that they've been accumulating over time, waiting for the right opportunity for it to just blow. And that is the way it happens. So what do you need to do when, if critics are coming? You just have to be a little deaf. And what does that mean? Just package everything that they have to say about you. Take out the necessary information that is there and keep going. So at a point, someone messaged me and was like, in fact, he called me. Was like, I'm a noisemaker on LinkedIn. I'm not offering value and all. And this happened before the Mr. Tony Elumelu experience. Honestly, I was down, and it was bad to the extent that after that call, I had to go and sleep. I think I slept for almost 4 hours straight. So I was like, Jesus, what is this? So, but after it, I thank God I picked up myself, because what if I just stopped because of what someone said? I would not have met with Mr. Tony Elumelu. And so you have to just be a little deaf. Keep pushing. Your job is to push. Your job is not to find ways of staying away from it, because they will surely come. As long as you've decided to step out of the box and do things differently, they must come. They must come. You have to prepare yourself for it. Keep going with your compelling why, and keep pushing until you get a result. Thank you.
A round of applause for Emmanuel. Keep going, keep pushing. Okay, lastly, this one goes to Emmanuel Nduka, Davida _ Okori on Instagram. He says, my question goes to Emmanuel Nduka. What is your advice to a student who wants to leverage on LinkedIn?
Okay, LinkedIn is good, mine. Like, if you are someone that is career focused, like, you just need to be there. Now, once again, you have to understand what you want, and then try to find or tailor processes, creating system that will take care of your goals. So goals system sets direction for us. And so you have to know what you want to do. Like, that is where you need to start. That doesn't mean you have to post. Like, for me now, I've said it earlier on, because I wanted to have a structure around my name that I was going to build. Obviously, I can't do that in isolation. So I needed to show up and remain consistent in it. So if that person wants to have connections around maybe their field of study, then they have to be active. Mm-hmm. They have to show what they are doing. That doesn't mean you have to post every day. Just show your career progression. LinkedIn can act as a diary and as a journal to show your career progression and on the go. So that's what the person should do.
Please, a round of applause, please. If you're not clapping, do it better. Do it better. If you have gotten value, thank you.